So why are they called Pokemon SP? Because they're special. Yup. My Luxray Level X is special.
You're Reggie Rocket with my nonsense and hopeless Poke products. You won't stop till you're about to the top with all the hot tips. Hit with the metagame train, the reigning top kids at the top of this game, and you can't hit on top this. You want the best tricks? I suggest you profit. You want a mess split? I suggest you profit. Once we started rolling, you know you can't stop it. Let's go and get some lessons from JWittz and Profit. Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to my first analysis article in a really long time. Before I start up, I'd just like to say that you guys ended up putting the most votes on option 2 for my tournament reports. So normally, I just do reports on the tournaments I top cutted in. It seemed to be the most fair option, kind of a best of both worlds. Well, out of the 4 city championships that I haven't talked about yet, I top cut twice. The real bummer? On my best event, last week, when I won all 6 rounds of Swiss and got 3rd, I forgot my camera for the whole thing. So, because I'm low on overall footage, I'm just going to group all of my tournament reports into one single city championship recap next week, with video footage of what I've got and a little bit of analysis too. Also, for those of you who are always curious, I will update my show every Monday from now on. I know I've been inconsistent this past month, and I mean to change that. But enough talk, it's time for an article.
Alright, so the SP, or lamely named Special Pokemon, were originally released in the Pokemon Platinum set. What's so special about them? Well, first off, despite that most of them are evolved Pokemon, they're all played as basic Pokemon cards. And secondly, and most importantly, they get a set of a half-dozen extremely helpful tools that are only compatible with SP Pokemon. It's this collection of tools, usually called Team Galactic's inventions, that allow SP to be fast, consistent, and the most winning deck today. So let's start off with the basics, the SP engine. At the heart of it all is Cyrus's conspiracy. Cyrus is a supporter, and you'll see 4 of him in every SP deck. In fact, you'll often hear someone citing the reason of their loss was because they didn't draw into a Cyrus. Cyrus lets you get a Team Galactic's invention, an energy, and a stadium all at once. This combination is so flexible with all the inventions out there that you can get another Cyrus with your Cyrus to Cyrus next turn. For SP decks, it's a never-ending cycle of win. Next up is the Pokemon Tool Energy Gain. You'll almost see 4 of these in every SP deck as well. At first glance, the attacks on SP Pokemon don't seem all that powerful. 3 for 70 and a discard from the hand? 3 for 80 and a double discard? Why would you want to use those attacks? Well, Energy Gain is a tool that allows SP Pokemon to remove 1 colorless energy cost from each of their attacks. So each of these attacks become 2 for 70 and 2 for 80, making SP one of the fastest decks in the format. SP also have a trainer version of the supporter card Bebe Search. Polka Raider allows you to put 1 card back into your deck and take 1 SP Pokemon out and put it into your hand. When this was released, SP just got even better. Most decks will run at least 2 of these to have a strong search out ability. The next 2 SP engine cards I'll discuss are the main reason why I think SP approaches a level that is too good, or as players call, broken. Team Galactic's invention Power Spray is an abomination. I don't know how to describe it in any other way than that it's akin to a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Alakazam MT's Power Cancel Power, Power Spray is a card that you can play on your opponent's turn. In some card games, this isn't big news, but in Pokemon, it's groundbreaking. If you have 3 SP Pokemon in play, you can play Power Spray to block one of your opponent's Poke Powers during their turn. You can use this to ruin setup by spraying Uxie, or ruin tactics by spraying a crucial opponent's power. Power Spray has become so powerful that most players are trained to wait a good 5 seconds after declaring their power before actually using it, praying that their opponent doesn't have a spray in hand. The other monster Team Galactic's invention is Polka Turn. There are always 4 Polka Turn in an SP deck. Polka Turn is like the card Super Scoop Up, except you can only use it on SP Pokemon, and you don't have to flip a coin. It lets you pick up an SP Pokemon, everything attached to it, and all stages below it back to your hand. So why is this useful? If your active SP Pokemon has a bunch of damage and is almost knocked out, you can Polka Turn it and it's like the damage never happened. Or maybe you'll use it to replay a single Poke Power like Crobat G's Flash Bite over and over again. Or you can just use it instead of retreating to keep the energy in play. or you can use it to move an energy gain attached to it to a new Pokemon. All these are viable options, and it's this ridiculous flexibility that makes SP decks so powerful. On a final note, I'll point out Aaron's collection. There are usually one or less of these in each SP deck, but it's worth mentioning. It's a supporter that lets you take up to 2 energy cards or SP Pokemon from your discard right back into your hand. Because it brings cards back into your hand and not into your deck, some will argue that it's slightly more powerful than Night Maintenance for SP. I use one of each in my SP deck, and it definitely does help. So yeah, that's the SP engine for you. All these cards, combined with a Pokemon, are what make SP such a powerful deck type to play. Anxious to build a deck already? Well, gather up a stockpile of these tools, and you're well on your way to making an SP deck. Here's a skeleton of what the usual SP trainer line looks like. This leaves you with more than half of the deck filled already. Stay tuned for part 2, where I discuss the most important technical Pokemon in an SP deck. I'll be back. Peace.